On today's Daily Strike, the Lightning host the Red Wings tonight as the regular season has 2 games remaining. This is the latest news and notes on the Tampa Bay Lightning for Monday, April 13th, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick. The Lightning are back home for the final 2 games of the regular season. They're coming off a 1-3 road trip, but they beat the Bruins on Saturday afternoon 2-1. Head coach Jon Cooper on getting a win on the trip.
Well, we just got to keep pushing forward here. I mean, don't like the fact that we were down going in the third. Like the fact though that we came back. We understand where we're slotting in here and probably need some help, but if we can give ourselves a chance to get some home ice, there's still something to play for.
Brandon Hagel.
Yeah, we got a couple more. Keep building, keep trying to find who we are as a team. We obviously know who we are as a team. Like I said, I think we're good when we're emotional, and sometimes it's tough to do. We know the X's and O's. We've been doing it all year, but when we're emotional, we're a really good hockey team.
Now, a win in either of the next 2 games for the Lightning gives them 50 wins this season. It would be the 5th time in franchise history that they've reached that mark. Tonight will be the 4th and final meeting between the Bolts and Wings this season. The Lightning lost in overtime in October, then they beat Detroit in November and March. The Red Wings have been eliminated from the playoffs. The Lightning currently in 3rd place in the Atlantic Division, just 2 points behind both Buffalo and Montreal. A win tonight would move them into 2nd place ahead of Montreal. A regulation win for the Bolts and a regulation loss by Buffalo, and the Lightning will be in 1st place in the division. The Stanley Cup playoffs will begin this Saturday, April 18th. Dates and opponents for the Lightning will be determined later this week. You can get your tickets now for first-round home playoff games at Ticketmaster or TampaBayLightning.com. Brayden Point is 1 point shy of 50 for the season. If he reaches it, it'll be the 8th time he's done so. That'll put him in a tie with Victor Hedman for the 5th most in franchise history. The Lightning will have a morning skate, then they'll host the Detroit Red Wings tonight. It's Neurodiversity Night presented by Jabil. Throughout the game, we'll celebrate and highlight the accomplishments of individuals and organizations in the neurodivergent community. Limited tickets remain to join us at TampaBayLightning.com. Puck drop is scheduled for 7:08 p.m. Eastern. Our radio pregame coverage starts at 6:30 on 102.5 The Bone and in the Lightning mobile app. The game will be televised on the Spot, Tampa Bay Channel 66. Gabby Shirley and Ben Pierce will have a new Into the Blue podcast presented by Penelope Bourbon out this afternoon. They'll preview the final games of the regular season, look ahead to the playoffs, and discuss the injuries on the team. You can watch the show on Facebook, X, and YouTube, or download the audio in your favorite podcast app today at 3 p.m. Eastern.
This day in Lightning history.
It was on this date in 2016.
Here's DeKeyser behind his own net, leaving for Darren Helm. Helm is checked. Johnson a steal right circle. Centers it. Score! Killorn! Now it's 3-2 Lightning with 11 away left.
It was Alex Killorn's 11th career playoff goal, and it was the game winner as the Bolts beat the Red Wings 3-2 in Game 1 of their first-round series. Nikita Kucherov scored twice, and Ben Bishop made 34 saves. Happy birthday to Ken Hodge, who played in 25 games in the 1992-93 season. He scored 2 goals. And Steve Martins, who played in 77 games from 1999 to 2001. He scored 6 goals and had 14 points. The Syracuse Crunch lose 4-1 to the Toronto Marlies. Jakob Pelletier did extend his league-leading point streak to 20 consecutive games with an assist. He is the first player in the NHL with a point streak of at least 20 games since the 2006-2007 season. Syracuse will play at Belleville on Friday night. Orlando Solar Bears sweep their 3-game weekend set.
Rollins left circle, back door on the right, in front, Lukasavage scores! What a pass by Wilson!
Jared Lukasavage scored twice as they beat Jacksonville 7-4. Orlando will be at South Carolina on Saturday night. Thank you for listening to The Daily Strike for Monday, April 13th, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick, where every day is Hockey Day.